somebody you've never met, because we're going to sing quite a while and get ready to The people unhoused deserve better. All people deserve better. Thank you all for being the constant passion, commitment, empathy, and hope that pushed me to first speak on the Capitol steps 7 months ago, and that drive me to take your voice into the halls of Congress. Love is the antidote for hatred. Empathy is the antidote for ignorance. And you are the antidote for tyranny. Something much bigger than any one member of Congress or any politician. This is about the people of Texas. No matter how they draw these lines, they can't get rid of the people of Austin. They can't get rid of the people of Texas. So once we send the Greg Abbotts and the Donald Trumps the dustbin of history where they belong, we will build a new kind of Democratic Party that gets big money out of politics. And these corporate super PACs and stop trading by politicians, finally raises the minimum wage to a living wage, and instead of taking rights away from people, how about we give people their rights back? We give our immigrant brothers and sisters a pathway to citizenship, fully recognize the rights of our LGBTQ family members, and yeah, maybe give everybody a right to a union and their vote. Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Let's get marching back and forth, y'all.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show him what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show him what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show him what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show him what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks
When
like.
women's rights are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When voting rights are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When people's rights are under attack, people that kicks 17 million people off their health care. What do we think about that? Donald Trump said he didn't have to win the upcoming elections. He could rig them by Texas giving him 5 seats. What do we say about that, Texas? Donald Trump says that he wants people expelled from office just for voicing their opinion. What do we say about that? Donald Trump says he's deporting people just for writing an op-ed opposing the killing in Palestine and Gaza. What do we say about that? Donald Trump says he's going after criminals, but he's deporting our family members and our neighbors. What do we say about that? Greg Abbott says that he wants to issue arrest warrants for our friends who are elected officials. What do we say about that? So what do we have to say for real democracy? What do we think about that? About the end gerrymandering here and nationwide. What do we say about that? What do we say we pass the Women's Health Protection Act and restore women's rights all across the How about we pass the John Lewis Voting Rights Act and restore the Voting Rights Act in 1965? How about we Trump is trying to do is do basically a kind of voter suppression of Latino and African American communities here in Austin that we saw before the state. If Donald Trump is able to enact his public plan here in Austin, then he'll try to spread that plan across America. We can't let that happen.
Last question, Congressman. Why here outside the governor's mansion?
Governor Greg Abbott is an elected he's trying to act like a wannabe authoritarian. And what we do to wannabe authoritarians is we speak out. We speak out in a way that is peaceful, but very, very disturbed and upset. Because to remove people from elected office and then just appoint people here in Texas, the voters should be allowed to elect their
How you doing? This is Picket right here. I'm gonna clip you.
You want to ask if any of them need any sound or if they're good? Well, you go ask them real quick. Hey, good to see you.
Hi.
It's crazy, huh?
Yeah, I'm here with DNC getting video footage.
I'm glad. Good on you.
What neighborhood did you grow up here in Austin?
So I spent my entire adult life here in Austin, starting out on the east side of Walnut and MLK, and later Main and Rogge, but born in Houston my whole adult life here. Okay, thank you.
Congressman, why is it important for you to be out here today?
Governor Greg Abbott is threatening, like a wannabe dictator, to remove Texas legislators from office simply for expressing an opinion different than his own. And here in Texas, we believe in democracy. The voters should be allowed to pick their state legislators. Governor Abbott doesn't get to kick out your state legislator and then put one of his cronies in. So Governor Abbott is doing something illegal, unconstitutional, and un-American.
And then tell me, what do you make of breaking quorum, this move that your colleagues have done?
The Texas Democrats here from the Austin area, all across the state, are doing something very brave. They are putting it all on the line and are democracy defenders. And they are inspiring us and people all across the state to mobilize to say, no, big money shouldn't get to pick our elected officials. Bullies like Donald Trump shouldn't get to pick our elected officials. The voters of our state get to pick our elected officials. Ever since Donald Trump got into office, he's been jacking up our prices. He's been taking away our healthcare dollars and then handing that to his billionaire buddies. We need to be able to hold him accountable in the upcoming elections. And Donald Trump's trying to make it so that those elections don't actually happen freely and fairly. This is a march to make sure we can hold him accountable and make sure that we can improve our lives rather than have Donald Trump dictate our lives.
What do you make of these civil arrest warrants that the governor has issued?
Governor Greg Abbott is a coward for saying that our law enforcement should go out and arrest our local elected officials. This is America. This is a place where you're not supposed to be sending law enforcement to go handcuff elected officials that you disagree with. Governor Greg Abbott, to be clear, for the folks watching, you're here with Reuters, or you're here with Reuters. To be clear, Governor Greg Abbott is threatening to essentially remove all of the elected officials from the opposition political party, the Democrats, and turn Texas into a one-party state. That's never happened before in our state's history, and we're not going to let that happen.
Lots of discussion about how redistricting would impact minority communities. Tell me more about that and how it would impact your constituents.
Donald Trump is trying to violate the Voting Rights Act and suppress voters of color here in Austin. And if he does it here in Austin, he'll want to try to spread that across America. That's why we're taking a stand right here outside the governor's mansion.
And to that point, why is it important to be here, this location, this setting?
In the course of just a couple of hours, we brought folks out on this hot day. They locked the gates on us. They didn't want us picketing in front of the governor's mansion, so we're picketing here in the parking lot.
Great. Anything else you want to add, sir?
We're not going anywhere. Thank you. Come on over here with me over here.